back to my channel and welcome back to another video. For today's video we have something very exciting, something that I've been putting off for a very long time, and that is an extreme minimize and declutter of this cupboard. I'm not sure about you, but I feel like I've always lived with some form of like junk cupboard, junk drawer, junk something. You know, all the stuff that you're not quite sure where it should live, but you want to keep it in your life. Well, that's kind of what this cupboard has become for us. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to go through it all, we're going to lift it all out, we're going to clean it all down, and we're going to find a home for everything in the cupboard. If it doesn't have a home, then it has to go. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing any of these sorts of minimizing or decluttering is to get everything out. You need to take it all out and put it in one place, because when you can see it all together, then you get a better idea of what you have, where it needs to go, where it should belong, and what of it honestly is just rubbish and just needs to go. So what I did was I took out as much as I could physically fit on our kitchen table and started to sort through it.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak, but I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. It's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow.
So then what you want to do is you want to sort it into categories. So I sorted through it, stuff that maybe needed to be donated, it was time for us to pass on, stuff that honestly just needed to go to the recycling, and then the stuff that we wanted to keep.
Mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You're afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave, and if it all falls, if it all breaks, still be here. We'll fix these mistakes. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, to the next.
So as I was organising through all of this stuff, I discovered that honestly this had just become a mass amount of stuff that we had used and then not really known where to put away. And so you'll see we have a huge pile of books here. Honestly, these are just books that we've read over the last couple of weeks. We've took them out of our bookshelf, put them in the cupboard, because that's where our Bibles and our books that we read every day are, and then once we finish them have just put them back in the cupboard instead of returning them to the bookcase. So this was honestly just a process of sorting through it all. Also through reading out this cupboard we discovered that Joel has a ton of picks. I found picks everywhere in this house, guitar picks from him playing his guitar. Honestly, you find them everywhere, in our bedroom, in our living room, in our kitchen, under the most random cupboards and in the most random corners of our home. They just seem to go everywhere, so I was kind of picking them all up, collecting them all together to give them back to him so that he can use them again. And then I moved on to the bottom level of this cupboard. Now honestly, most of the stuff in the bottom level of this cupboard is stuff that we use all the time, so it's like baking dishes, tins, cake tins, all of that kind of stuff. And then we also have cleaning stuff on the bottom layer. Honestly, all of that stuff we keep, we use, and so I didn't really need to minimize any of that, but it was just cleaning and organizing it so it looked a little bit clearer and it was more easily identifiable and findable for when we wanted to use it. So then once I kind of finished up like reading everything out, sorting it all through, these were the piles that were left. So one pile was a pile of stuff that had another home. It belonged somewhere else and it just magically ended up in the cupboard and it needed to go back to his right home. And then the other pile of stuff was stuff to kind of go to the recycling, to be donated, or there was a couple of items actually that I ended up giving to someone else to use because I knew that they would enjoy them. And so at the end of the process, this is our gorgeous cupboard. Does that not make you feel so satisfied? I love when you see a messy space and all of a sudden it's clean and tidy. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video where I minimized and decluttered this cupboard. I hope it gives you some encouragement and inspiration to do your own. If nothing else, I hope you found it as satisfying as I did, and I'll see you next Thursday for another video. Bye! I always forget that then when you press record, it zooms in. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video.
Is it?
Your mum. Oh,